Hi friends, my name is Sophie and I am one of the youth services librarian at the Oak Lawn Public Library. Today, I want to tell you guys a little bit about our Summer Adventure Club. Our Summer Adventure Club is something that we put on every summer. In the past, we've called it Summer Reading. Now we call it Summer Adventure Club, but it's the same thing. You may have done it before, maybe you haven't, but it includes prizes to win, reading activities, non-reading activities, tons of programs to do over the summer with the family, just for middle schoolers. And we also offer a lot of summer volunteer opportunities. So if you need service hours for anything, you can get them this summer at the library. So I'm going to show you a slideshow and give you a little bit more information on how you can get all the service hours as well as partake in our Summer Adventure Club. So this summer, our Summer Adventure Club theme is Read Beyond the Beaten Path. It's all about camping and the outdoors and the wilderness. So let me tell you a little bit more about it. It goes from June 1st to August 1st, so pretty easy to remember. Where can you do it? Well, you could do it at the library, you could do it at home, you could do it virtually. Even if, say, you're on vacation half the summer, you can still partake and do it remotely. You can partake in any way that you feel comfortable. And even though it starts on June 1st, you can actually pre-register today. So on June 1st, you are absolutely ready to get started on day one. Down here is our link. We use a website called Beanstack to log all the progress. It is olpl.beanstack.org, or you can use a tracker app on your phone. You don't have to remember this. You could always call the library or come in and we'll help you get set up. So using Beanstack. If you've done Summer Adventure Club in the past, you don't need to make a new account. You could just log in and then click this summer to partake. If it is your first time, you can set up your own account with a phone number, or you can use an adult's help to create a family account. It's very simple though. Like I said, you just go to that website I just showed you and log in. But it's not just reading. In the past, we've called it summer reading, but it's so much more than reading. That's why we call it the Summer Adventure Club. You'll have 20 activity-based choices to pick from, but you only have to pick 10 of them to complete the program and win your finisher prize. So you can pick the 10 that are easiest for you or the ones that seem the most fun to you. I'm going to give you a couple examples of just some of the activities that we have. Some activities that you can do to check off your list are visit a new park, solve our geocache. Our library geocache is sort of like a treasure hunt that you do on your phone. You could read in a homemade fort. You could listen to a new style of music. You can have a picnic, or you can create chalk art outside, or you can go on a nature walk. And of course, you can always read a book of your choice. Reading is still part of the Summer Adventure Club, but there's also all these other choices that you can do. You have a lot of choices this summer. We also have a variety of programs all summer long. Like I said before, some of them are for the whole family and some of them are just for middle schoolers. So whatever you're interested in, there's a ton of different programs at the library this summer to check out. Just a couple examples of some of our middle school only programs is one, we have this really cool program that's brand new to the library. It's called Surviving Mars. It is an interactive, immersive gaming experience, not video games, more like role playing, where you and a team of friends or any team that you create have to survive Mars and see who is the smartest and best team to win and survive living on Mars. A couple other programs we have for middle schoolers is we're going to have a newspaper fashion show. You see the picture, it's kind of funny. You're going to get stacks of newspaper, and the goal is to create the most creative, funny, interesting outfit with just newspaper and tape. We have some different crafts like t-shirt bracelets that you can come in and make. Most of our programs are first come, first serve this summer. A couple of them are registered, which you could check out on our website, but for the most part, it is just first come, first serve. You just need to come a couple minutes before the programs start. Some of our family programs, so all ages, you can do with your family, your siblings, your parents. We have a drop-in tie-dye program this summer. You could bring your own materials and tie-dye anything you'd like. We have a pitch a tent challenge. It's a family challenge where your family competes against other families to see who can build a tent the fastest. We have programs all about owls. We have a couple different programs on different dates. We have dissecting owl pellets, which is sort of like an owl hairball of all the feathers and bones that they could not digest. Kind of gross, but really cool actually. And we also are pairing up with the Forest Preserves of Cook County to actually bring in live owls on a different day and learn all about how cool barn owls are. And of course, if you cannot make it to any of those scheduled programs, we always have drop-in activities. At any given time, you could come into the library, even if you can only come in for 10 minutes, and there are crafts to do, there are passive programs like scavenger hunts, and there's also a raffle every single week. There's one for every age range. So there's definitely ones for middle schoolers. Every week, you can enter into a different raffle to win a variety of prizes all summer long: books, toys, t-shirts, totes, all sorts of interesting prizes. There's multiple programs that happen outside of the library. We have a story walk at Lakeshore Park, which is right near the library. You could do that with your family. You could do that with your younger siblings. You could do it yourself. You walk the path and you read the story. We also have a multi-library geocache, which I mentioned briefly before. The Oakland Library has paired up with dozens of other libraries in Illinois for this multi-library geocache, sort of like a treasure hunt, and every library has a hidden X marks the spot. Once you find each libraries, you can enter into a raffle. So the more libraries you find, the more raffles you can enter. So you can do this with an adult who can drive. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about our community service opportunities. So we have a bunch of community service opportunities all summer with a variety of different interests and at different times and different days. So hopefully at least one or two of them can fit your schedule. Unlike our programs, all the volunteer opportunities are registration based up to 10 days prior to each event. And you must be at least 11 to be a volunteer. I'm going to show you very quickly how you can register for each program or for each volunteer opportunity. But like I said, you can only register up to 10 days before the event. So you can't register for things that are happening in July right now. You have to wait until 10 days before, but I'll show you how when the time comes. So you're going to go to our website up here. It's just olpl.org. This is the website. You're going to go to programs, and you're just going to go to our regular calendar. And on a regular calendar, you'll see all the different programs that are going on this summer. So I'm going to go to June. For example, like I was saying before, we have a tie-dye program. See, it says tie-dye drop-in, but then there's another one that says program assistance for tie-dye. So the program assistance is actually the volunteers. That's why it says ages 11 to 14. So when you click on it, right now, it can't be opened yet because you need to wait 10 days before, but this is where you will register directly on our website. And you're going to do that for every single event that you want to volunteer for. It's not a one-time application. You register for each individual event. So some examples of our volunteer opportunities this summer include we are doing sidewalk chalk. So in an attempt to beautify the library, we are having teen volunteers decorate our sidewalks with chalk with obstacle courses, interesting art, beautiful things. And there's going to be 5 different opportunities this summer. So if you can't make it to one of them, you can come to a different one. You don't have to make it to all 5. It's actually a really fun way to get volunteer hours is just playing with chalk. And again, this is another one that you would register for. Another really great opportunity is that we are pairing up with the Institute of Positive Mental Health to create unique stuffed bears for children in crisis. So think kind of like Build-A-Bear, but you guys are building bears for children in need. And these are some pictures of some past events that they've done. And of course, assisting with youth programs. So there are a variety of youth programs all summer long for all different age ranges. And some of them are big programs and the librarians definitely need help. So each of these programs will ask for a certain number of volunteers. And if you're interested in working with kids or working in the library, this is an opportunity for you. Like I said, you do have to register at least 10 days in advance. And there's a limited amount of spots for each activity. So for example, I showed you the tie-dye one. There's only a limited amount of volunteers we need for that. So if you're interested in volunteering, make sure you do that early. So that is a little bit of information about our Summer Adventure Club and our volunteer opportunities. We really hope that you join us this summer. Like I said, you can actually pre-register today for the program. If you're interested in volunteering, you do have to wait until it gets a little bit closer to register for the programs. Our newsletter will be out at the end of May. So if you want to start looking at those volunteer opportunities then, that's when you can keep an eye out for them. Otherwise, if you ever have any questions about the volunteering or Summer Adventure Club, you can call us at the library, you can email us, or you can come in and somebody will always be there to help you. Have a great rest of your school year, and we hope to see you at the library this summer. Bye.